Welcome everybody, welcome to Bahrain Tier 3 here in ERL for our pre-season testing race. I'm Mufasa, I'm doing your commentating tonight, and with me is Sneaky Geeky Spin Kit, Iron Kit. How are you doing, buddy?
All good, all good. Glad to be back again to the commentators box, but with you, with my Dutch Latifi. So yeah, good to be back. Today I have a little bit more energy than yesterday, so I can speak a little bit more than I was doing yesterday with F1ology. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you seemed a bit distracted yesterday. Was somebody distracting you, perhaps?
No, I was tired from the job.
Alright.
I was not having it yesterday. I'm rested today, but still a little bit tired, but better.
Alright, I thought maybe it was my comments in the section that distracted you a little bit, perhaps. Me and
It was, but I didn't pay attention to them anyways.
Me and your spinning teammate were doing our best to distract you.
That's true.
Anyhow, we've got tier 3 for the pre-season race. Just to start off pre-season, tier 3. Even though we've got it as tier 1, 2 and 3, tier 3 for today is expected to be the faster one of the tiers. Two of the faster drivers that I expect to be fighting for the championship aren't racing today. That's Dani and Matthias. Both actually in an esports team as well. I expect them to be there next week, and we'll see their full raw pace next week. But for now, it's 14 drivers on the grid today. Quite a few decided not to participate for whatever reason. Might be just because it's pre-season. But we start full on next week. But just a bit of a test this week for our procedures, new drivers, and all that. Following Lewis around through turn 12 here on his outlap. He's the first one to start his hot lap here in Bahrain. You want to go through it, Kit?
Yeah, of course. So I know the track right now, the corners, so it's gonna be easier than yesterday.
Yeah, you've driven here as well.
Yeah, that's true. So he opened the DRS, Luigi, that now he's legal to race on this tire, not yesterday. Heads to first corner with a car on his right, Red Bull getting out of the way. Very nice turn 1 on turn 2, hitting the apex. And on the right side, apex as well, opening the DRS with a great exit. And a 50 meters board gets turned right, I think a little bit of sliding, a little bit, but still a good exit though. Gets it right now on turn 8. Doesn't touch the curb I usually see, but that's all good as well. Get to turn 10. Oh, a massive lockup and sliding as well. That's gonna cost him the time there. And I think, oh no, he doesn't stop his lap, but he continues on.
Yeah.
And around going turn 12 to 13, still keep it on track and gets massive glitch in my screen.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
Ground. Okay then.
Wasn't just you.
We're going. So I hope we don't have any problem on the race. 10, 14, 15 gets nicely done, opening the DRS on the final straight, crossed the line and puts a 129.7, and I think he lost about 2.5, 3 tenths from that sliding at sector 2 at least.
We got a Red Bull going over the finish line, and that's to start the lap, and that's Shudan. Algerian resets the time to 129.6. Obviously those time are going to come down. We had, well, there we go, Vin Porsche already 128.8, first one in the 28s. Yesterday I think 28.2 was pole time.
I think we went below to. I think we went to 187 or not.
Did we? I missed that then.
I think we did. I think we did. And then the new guy, I think Charlotte F1 just put a this time as well with 129.1 with Valley crossing the line with 129.2.
Let's see, Christopher about to go over the line. He's normally a fast driver as well. Let's see what he does. Only a 30.5. It's a bit slow from him. I expect more.
Probably. I'm currently watching the Greek God, the next world champion. It's gonna be a double Greek champions this season, because I know it. Has a purple first sector.
Nice job, 121 at 29.5 as well in P4.
I'll be on board with Kotsos to see his time. I think he's gonna be up there.
Shoot on, puts it over the line in P7, 130.1. Proper banker laps they're setting at the moment just to make sure that to have a time on the board. Let's see what D-Mac's doing. He's coming over the line anytime soon now with his DRS now open. And puts it in P4, 29.3.
That's a good time for him.
That's not bad, it's not bad.
Kotsos, yeah, he's on coming. He has two purple sectors.
Well, it's first lap, so the purple sector doesn't say anything yet. Because that's glitched in the game. He puts a P4 on board, 29.3, so pretty decent times. The top 5, I think they're well, maybe top 6. They're on a good lap. I think top 7
and competition.
Yeah,
world champion.
Well, yeah, he is our world champion from. What was he last year? Was he tier 2?
Tier 1, man.
Was he tier 1 on the Monday? Yes, he was. He was in my tier. I should know that.
Yeah, and you also should know that because you are the owner.
Red Bulls, they're doing a nice tow. MG Dunn getting a nice tow from Shudon. He left it really late. Might have been a bit too late to make it workable, but let's see what MG Dunn does. 130.4. They need to practice that a little bit more. I'm sure the two brothers will have been in a party to talk about this one, and just need to work slightly on the execution of that. Cavola is still in the pit, not having set a lap yet. Might be going for just a run or maybe 2 runs to save some tires. Cavola is on a lap, doesn't seem to be a very decent lap. No, and he's got his ERS off and he's going into the pit.
You mean anyone else not Cavolis?
Did I say Cavolis? Sorry.
Yeah, you said
Kotsos, of course. It's the Cavolis isn't even Greek.
Cavolis just got out of the pit.
Cavolis is going out now. Good.
With a lovely Ferrari livery.
Oh, now you love the Ferrari.
No, I love the livery. Shut up. I like the livery.
Alright, let's go on board with Lewis again. He's the first one to start the second run, I think.
Yeah, he is.
Nice and stable through the first set of corners that the turn 3 can unsettle you quite easily. The Haas gets out the way nicely. Takes a bit of curb on turn 4, but keeps it stable on the exit.
Not good lap. He's down on his time.
Alright, yeah, I wasn't looking at his time. Thanks for doing that. Still going though. How much was he down on his time?
1/10. 1/10.
Maybe he can make that up. He's not. No, he's given up. He's backed out, I think. He didn't even have his DRS open. His light is blinking. So we switch to Algerian. Let's see how he's doing.
Yeah, 6 tenths down.
6 tenths down?
Yeah. Yeah, had sliding as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does a good a lot of things. Yeah, he airs it off.
Yeah,
Let's see if
his
he's
ERs is off
recharging.
as well. Yeah.
Well, Sarato, he had he had the sector 1 fastest right now.
Oh,
So
interesting one.
he's up there. I didn't see what time he got more, but
Decent exit out of turn 10 there
yeah.
for Saratel. It's a tricky corner. I always mess that one up. Let's see how he gets through 11 and 12. Bit wide perhaps on 11, but he gets a nice line through 12. And 2 tenths up on his time. That's good.
He needs 10th at least more.
Yeah. Vin is not improving at the moment. He's a 10th down on his time, nearly 2 tenths even.
Yeah,
so Saratel could potentially, if he's got a good last sector.
Great exit. Great exit.
Yeah. Is he going in a pit? Why would he do that?
Maybe he lost time.
I think he could have had.
He's on the lap, I think.
He looked pretty decent.
Nice job, he's on. Let's see the world champion, what he can do. Really, pretty good exit.
We've got Varley 3 tenths up on his time as well, so he's looking to be contending for provisional pole. Let's see if he can knock Vin Porsche off the throne for now.
Nice job, 7 tenths improvement.
Ooh, interesting. And Varley misses out by 13,000 of a second on provisional pole.
And Luigi put it on P4. Let's see, nice job. It's pretty good exit. 7 tenths up. Can he put it on pole?
And he does.
He does. The world champion
3 tenths improvement.
Strikes again. So he improved by a second.
Wow, that's an impressive second run there.
Is this a second? Let me see. Yeah, he improved by a second. He was 128.5, 129.5. Now he put a 128.5.
Nice.
So he put a second.
So he either sandbagged through his banker lap.
Oh no, he was on mediums. He was on mediums.
Ah, that's why.
But he still was up there. That's impressive.
Kotsos was a few tenths up on his lap as well. I think about 2 tenths up in the first sector. Let's see how he goes through the second sector. 3.5 tenths up now. Your fellow Greekie. So that would be P4 at the moment. If he improves even more, he might snatch P3 away. You need a good exit here, though. Seems all right. Could have taken a little bit more curb there, but it seems all clear.
P4.
P4.
You called it. I think he lost 10th.
He did lose a 10th. Yeah, he could have had a 129.0. Still a decent lap. Lewis going in the pit. D-Mac, what's he doing?
I think he's 1.
Well, he's got his ERS light blinking.
Everyone's on the pits. Algerian's on the out.
Algerian is on the out lap. He's on the back straight. So let's follow him for a full lap and see what he can do.
I think overall the grid is very close.
It's pretty good.
He's
pretty decent. Oh, he's going in already. He messed up his exit then. It's the only reason why he would break off before it begins. Well,
so the only one much on pit.
The only one that isn't in the pit is your fellow Greekie Kotsos, but he's on the in lap. I'll just follow him just to have a car on the track following, but no laps to be sat here.
Want to say again that we have 3 tiers this season, and for the first time we have a crossplay platform. So if anyone is watching and wants to race and do from Xbox or PC and wants to race in our league, now here's the chance you wanted, because on Tuesday nights we have a crossplay platform, and it's actually a competitive one.
Bob is going to be so happy with you promoting that. That's well done, mate.
I did it. I did it I did it yesterday as well.
Well done. Well done.
Cross-platform needs to be advertised. I think it's a big deal because I don't think many leagues doing it because of the glitch. But
Yeah.
people need to step up, and we are a league. We need to step up, and we doing it. A very good job on it. So yeah, I think this is an advertisement, and I think we can gain more drivers, brand new drivers, good drivers.
Yeah. Yeah. The crossplay
that's
is
the plan.
definitely an interesting one, an interesting new step for ERL. Already got many new drivers joining
Yeah.
because of it, and let's see what this thing goes. But we need a little bit of help from EA to keep the crossplay session stable.
Yeah, I don't want that since the people that thing happened yesterday with recycle the lobby like 2 times.
Yeah. It is what it is. I think yesterday was a bit of a worldwide glitch with the EA service for PC, and that's what caused the issue. But back to qualifying today, as the last run of qualifying is starting. I'm following your beloved McLaren that you're not driving this year. It's it's Elliot in the McLaren that just started his hot lap. He's the first one. I'll give him a little bit of airtime. He's got a 1:30.3, second to last on the grid for him now. Let's see if he can improve and puts himself further forward on the grid.
Ooh.
And 2.5 tenths down on his time is not a great start.
He needs to recharge the battery and go again.
Yeah, it's probably his best. He's got time to do it. It's probably his best shot. I don't think he's doing it though. He's obviously not listening to us.
I think no one is listening to us.
Well, we've got Oscar watching, that's for sure. We've got Kotsos tuned in as well. Look.
Oscar is a little kid. He doesn't have anything to do.
He's on holiday at the moment. I hope he's having a great time. That's why he's not driving tonight. He's a driver in this tier as well.
Oh, really? He's on in this tier?
Yeah, he's this tier. Yeah, he's a fast guy, you know.
I know. Potentially a world champion in my books.
Yeah.
YJR improved, but he improved by 2 tenths.
He has improved by 2 tenths. All right, not bad. Doesn't gain any positions. Next one to come over the line will be Lewis.
Ooh,
he's a 10.
Porsche lost it.
Porsche. Oh, and he DNF'd?
He retired on track. Oh, no, he retired on track.
He just crashed out?
No, he retired on track.
Oh, bugger.
And just got destroyed at the DRS board.
And Lewis improves by nearly 2 tenths, putting himself in P4. Who's next to come over the line? We've got an Alfa Romeo. Who's that? Where's the Alfa Romeo? That's Christopher. No, different Alfa Romeo. Saratel. Yeah. He's just starting his lap now. Ferrari.
So currently the one who could take the pole from Noise Job is out of the contention.
Yes.
And with Noise Job up there doing another lap, I think Noise Job has the pole in his bag. It's 3 tenths, and it's gonna prove. I think.
Let's see what MG Don can do. He's a quick driver, and he puts himself P11, 29.9.
Noise Job proved back by 2 tenths.
And Algerian binned it in the last corner.
Ooh, saw that.
Kept it out of the way nicely.
Noise Job proved by 2 tenths.
Shudan puts himself into P11, taking the P11 away from the other Red Bull.
Perez P6.
Nice
by
one for
5
Perez.
tenths.
He's a good driver as well with his new setup. Oh, Christopher, what you doing? He lost his wing and kept going, and I think he might have hit somebody there on the last corner. Saratel, out of nowhere, takes P1 away from Nice Job. Let's see if Nice Job is going to be responding.
Oh no, he lost it!
And
Valley
Valley takes...
pole! Oh my god!
What a
That
turn
was
of events!
Neujob lost it on the last sector, on the last corner. I think he was in front by 3 tenths, I think. But he lost it. He lost probably on his last lap in the last turn. And
And
Coates put in a P4.
yeah,
Great job from Coates as well.
and Vin
And
Porsche is...
Christopher crashed with Louis T, so we know now.
It was Lewis. Yeah, I saw it was a Mercedes. I wasn't quite sure who it was, but yeah, I'm I'm pretty sure that will show up in the steward room.
Just like the Vin Porsche retirement, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Coach says he says he's second this track, but I think he did very good with his 3 tenths from pole. But look the gap from P1 to P3, and look, Romanians are one or
Yeah.
two. Is it Romanians, right?
All right.
Romanians, yeah.
Uh,
Romanians, I
yeah,
think.
I'm not good with the flags from that era, but
Yeah, Romanians.
let,
So
let's go
1, 2.
through it. Farley takes P1 pole position for the race. Saratel takes P2. I think they're buddies as well. Nice job in P3. Kotsos P4. Vin Porsche P5. Lewis in 6th. Perez in 7th. DMAC in 8th. Christopher in 9th. Algerian in 10th. Shudan and MG Don in 11th and 12th. Cavo's 13th. Elliott in 14th. And that's the grid for tonight in Bahrain.
I think 1.6 the gap to first. I think it's pretty good.
1.6 from last to P1.
First, yeah.
Oh, not bad, not bad.
Not bad, I don't think.
No formation lap here because of glitches. Thank you, EA. So once we see the cars on the grid, we'll straight away see the count from the lights.
And safety cars are on as well, so no more game for me, eh?
Nice for you to check that now and not before we start, but thank you.
I checked it, but last time happened again, so I checked it on race.
Fair enough.
You never know who we say, eh?
Strategy-wise, you've driven here, you've done comms yesterday. What's the sort of best strategy?
I think the strategies that work for a lot of people is go hard to mediums. And
hard medium.
Even if without the safety car, I think this is the best strategy.
All right, so hard to medium, getting the worst track of the grid. But we got 5 lights now.
Lights, and we're off. Away we go. With Neujob with a great start, going between Saratel and the Valley. That's going.
Is he going to take the lead? They're going 3 wide, and he actually gives it up.
And Saratel goes to the lead of the Grand Prix. With
Farley went a bit wide in turn 2. Neujob, he's getting a good exit out of turn 3. But more straight line speed there from Farley.
Neujob with a better exit from the corner. Side by side with Valley, who is gonna back out? No one is.
I think
side by side with that corner not going well, and Coates is coming from the outside.
Big moment from what's his name, Neujob there. He had a big swing of oversteer coming out of turn 6, which is costing.
Move done.
Yeah, he does. Into turn 10, got the inside covered. And instead of gaining positions into P2 or P1, nice job, now back to P4. I think on that small half first lap, I could already see that nice job is running more wing than Valley. Valley was gaining on the straights, but noise job run so much in the corners.
Yeah, I think that's true. Yeah, he runs more, and Coates went for a move to Valley.
Yeah, and he got it done as well. So is Kotsos running even less wing then? Oh, they're all nice weaving to break the toe.
Did they all cross the white line? Everyone?
I don't think they did.
They did. They crossed all the white line.
Nice fighting going on though. With and
no!
Varley and Kotsos. Varley spins off, keeps it pointing in the right direction, but he's losing out massively.
I
Back
think
to
Valley didn't have
P11.
any. I think Valley didn't have any room there.
I couldn't quite see who had right to gain room. And Kotsos with a very aggressive move on Nice Job in turn 7, 8.
I think that's 8. Now we are 9 and 10.
Yeah.
And Nigel gets the position done, but they need to stop fighting to get Sarato ahead, and Nigel doing that in some sense.
They're doing exactly what happened to you on Monday, where you profited
DRS
from.
Rain.
Well, fighting so hard together that they're losing the DRS on the guy in front. A little bit of a gap is forming now. The Mercedeses are working together, it seems, Kotsos and Lewis. Though Lewis is pulling out now and he's overtaking his teammate. Nicely done on the straight. They won't lose too much time.
Yeah,
although Kotsos is fighting back, and that will then cost them. But no, look.
No, he doesn't.
No, he's
just
slightly too far back. He will get DRS now for the second straight here. But Lewis has lost out on DRS. Is PRS spinning? No, he's just being overtaken by DMAC.
Yeah, he went wide in DMAC. Oh, and he got hit behind from Vin Porsche.
Oh, and
now Pierce is one. Now Pierce.
Yeah. Is that a bit of commentator's curse? Yeah.
Yeah, he said he didn't spin, and then 2 seconds after he spun.
Oh, and Sarvatel was drifting through turn 10 there on the exit. He kept it pointing in the right direction, but he will have lost a massive amount of time there. Nice Job is getting really close. Yeah, I think on the start-finish straight, Nice Job will now have the ability to have a look into turn 1. And if he times it right, he gets the DRS into the second. Yeah, his tires seem to struggle a lot.
Yeah, he's struggling with the tires for sure. Maybe he has high pressure, and I think he has high pressure. He's 106 right now, the back 107.
Ooh, big moment on the exit again for Saratel. I think his tires are overheating.
Lucy,
late defending move from Saratel, but Nice Job gets it done. I think Saratel still will get the DRS for the second straight.
Ooh, that was close again.
And he does. He gets the DRS to fight back on Nice Job.
He will go for the move.
Yeah, he goes late, but will his tires keep up because they're so overheated?
No,
a little bit of contact there. Saratel struggling again, and that finishes the position for Nice Job, who I think throughout the remainder of this lap will be able to drive away now from Saratel. And Saratel might actually become prey for the two Mercedeses behind of Lewis and Kotsos, to be kicked very brutally off the podium by the two Mercedes drivers.
Ooh, and Saratel spun!
Oh, and he spun,
You just said it! And there is a
we got a safety car. Nobody crashed out, we're all still going.
Saratel had front wing, doesn't have the
yeah, so the front wing is on the racing line according to the game probably, and that's why.
Even though it's not.
Yeah.
So that's a best opportunity to Algeri, who has a soft to pit, even though he's a full lap sold, but still, like we saw on Monday with Tom, you can go to Haas and then go all the way to the end. I
think Tom took it from lap 1 or 2, and he took it to the end. And they were sort of tire burst territory, but they weren't quite. We've got more cars pitting, I think. Strategy-wise, you said it, Algerian on the softs. Algerian doesn't pit.
That's a
and we had Vin Porsche pitting, but driving in too fast and getting a 5-second time penalty. But yeah, other than Algerian on the softs, we got a little bit of a mix of medium and hards. And Saratel, with his front wing damage, has decided to go for the hards. I think that's an obvious choice. Repair the wing, because he had to anyway. Rejoin at the back. New tires. Take him to the end. See where you end up. It worked very well for Tom and Top Car, Top House. I can't ever keep those two apart.
The thing is with Sartor having a tire temperature problem, the tires will not go to the end, and I know that for sure because I had many problems with tire temperatures from the past games and on these games when they started. If you have a high temperature, you can't do one stop for 20 laps. It's impossible. So he either going to spin or he's going to DNF if he doesn't change his tires again.
Yeah, that's a very good shout actually, because his tires were screaming for help for temperature, I think. And that was on mediums.
For laps, so he has major problems with tire temperatures. But doesn't mean he needs to go to the pit to retire, because we also have a new rule for the people who don't know that we have a brand new point system. It got announced, right? Or I'm leaking? No, it got announced.
No, it's out there. Yeah, go ahead.
So everyone except P20 gets a point. So P1 gets 30 points. We had a little bit discussion with the drivers because people said that it's unfair to have a 2-point difference to P1, P2. So we changed it from 26 to 28. 28 from 28 to 20. Was 28 from the start.
It was 22 to 20, I think, and we've now made it 30 to 26.
So yeah, 30 to 26. P3 gets 23, and then P4 gets 20. P5 gets 18. P6 gets 16. P7 14. P8 12. P9 11. P10 10. Then 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1 all the way down to P19, and then the last place doesn't get a point, but he can get a point if he gets a fast lap, because this rule still stays for the new season, that if you get a fast lap, even if you are not on the top 10, you can get a point as well.
Yes,
so all things count with a brand new point system. Will really make the championship really interesting, going to all the way to the end if the battles are close, I think. So what's your opinion, Mr. Mufasa?
Yeah, well explained there, Iron Kid. And on top of that, we of course also still have the driver of the day, which gives you a point as well.
That's right, yeah.
But yeah, I think we're going to get a safety car restart. There we go, safety car in this lap. So the safety car is driving away now, and Nice Job will dictate the pace and decide when we're going to start this race again. And while you were saying that, Christophe went into the pits for new mediums. I wonder if he's going to try to take them to the end.
To 23 laps, yeah, it's doable, but it's gonna, the tires after 70 laps gonna scream a lot.
Yeah.
And on this track it's gonna be pain.
Yeah, and he's got to do 23 laps on them. And Nice Job has got a little bit of a wobble on the exit, but I think he had a good restart in general.
Scott's going for a move to Luigi. He's almost side by side. No, Luigi have a better.
He's thinking better of it, but now goes around the outside, doesn't quite leave the gap for his teammate, and overtakes Lewis. And now Lewis got overtaken by the Red Bull of Shudon. Shudon starting in P11, I think, and now up to P3. He's done all right with these pit stops, with only 3 cars, I think, lost out with pit stops and spins. So the rest of it was all done on raw pace by Shudon. So he might not have had the qualifying pace here, but he definitely has the race pace, it seems, in his Red Bull. Also, a Red Bull with two Mercedes fighting. Where have we seen that before?
Great, by Algeria teams, that great battle there, going side by side with Valley coming out of nowhere from the outside. Ooh, they touch a little bit. Keeps it clean, that's a good job for Valley and Gitan. It's a great battle, I think. The gap are close, I mean, it's done losing a little bit to quarters. Then Lucy coming back for it from the inside, gets a move done very easily. And up to P3 again. Ooh, losing a little bit. Ooh, and as it's done, side by side with Luigi and gets the position back from him after a mistake from Luigi. Luigi will go for a move. He does, sticks with it, but oh, and the touch a little bit. It keeps the position as it then takes back to the P3. Very good battle between them. And I can hear you, Mufasa. And we have a retirement of Jared, Elliot, and Christopher with a virtual safety car out. And I think you have mute, Mr. Mufasa.
Oh, yes. I was talking all the time and I had my microphone on mute. Lovely. Yeah, we had lovely battles in the midfield as well. You were doing great of doing the comps for Shudon and Louis G, battling it out.
Safe, yeah.
Yeah, it's a full safety car.
I think it's
which is fair.
Pit time for
Algerian definitely needs to pit now.
And let's see who is going to go for a move for a 20 lap sold hards or mediums.
I think medium and hards is doable from here.
Pits, Quartos pits.
Yeah.
Shoot and pits. Lucy pits.
I think everybody's going to pit.
Maybe Luis from lose position from at least 1 or 2 for sure.
Yeah. You could have waited another lap. Who's gone? Now Sabertel's going through, which is obvious.
And MG Dunn.
MG Dunn goes through as well, as does Perez.
Almost around the back of Sabertel. And Luigi lost 2 positions, like I said, so she is up to P9.
Very.
Valley put in shots.
Yeah, I was just going to say, very interesting tire choice there by Valley.
So maybe he thinks better. He says, maybe they shall have a safety car, or my tires will not go to the end, and I will go to 2-stop, and I can catch up to them after that.
Yeah, he basically needs another safety car though to make his race work.
So almost everyone is brand new tires, except the top 3. But Sars is kind of brand new, but Amsterdam and Pierce didn't beat again. And I think, I don't know if you saw it, but Christopher and Elliot had a battle. And I think someone mentioned that I think Christopher put him on the barriers. I don't know if that's true, that's gonna be looked into it from the stewards, but if it is true, we don't want things like that to happen, of course.
No. Definitely want to be looked into. So that was lap 8, I think, Christopher and Elliot then? Or 7 perhaps? I don't know. 7 or 8.
Lap 8.
The pack is backed up together. I think we're going to do one more lap behind the safety car because that's the minimum amount of laps you get.
Yeah. So you can talk again from the points that you didn't finish earlier.
What didn't I finish on the points?
Yeah, no, I mean you didn't finish on the point system thing. You started to saying that the safety car was in for this lap. So
we've got Oh, we've got MG Don going into the pit now. Yeah, he's getting rid of his 9-lap old hearts. I think that's a
And
wise
front
decision.
wing.
And a front wing damage. Where did he get that?
He was behind Sarasol. Maybe he got a. Let's see. He's got a. No, he didn't get an incident with Sarasol. I don't know why.
Yeah, not sure. Yeah, so on the point system, you went through all the points. We've got the point for the fastest lap and for driver of the day. And you will only get those points if you have finished the race. So you need to be classified in the standings to be getting the points. Is there anything else that changed? I don't think there is.
Yeah, we changed. You want to go for the weather change?
The weather change, that's not quite a points system, but
No,
yeah,
it's a change that comes with the announcement as well. So.
it is a change, yeah. We used to have, based on the real life weather, either a full dry, a full intermediate, sorry, a full dry, the slight percentage was dynamic. Then we had inters until the rest of the percentage of rain. We had wets for a while as well, but Austria in tier 3, I think it was, proved that the wets have no grip at all. So we took them out of the equation. Come on, man. I'm trying to get this done before the safety car is finished.
Yeah,
we already had the
sorry.
message. And then for this season, we're going to do up to 20% of rain in real life weather. It's going to be a dry race, just to give a bit more chance of a dry race. And anything up of 20% is dynamic weather. So based on what the game thinks the percentage of rain is, that's what you'll get. We now have a restart, I think, by Saratel. He's not quite...
With a better a better position from here and goes to the
which
inside.
Perez keeps it in his car there, but no, he's given up. He's got 10-lap old hearts, so it's
for the move.
Yeah, exactly. It's no surprise with his old tires that he's gonna lose out.
And he does get a move, so Bottas up to P3.
And ERL Perez is
close to D-Mac, almost.
D-Mac and Valley, they both had a little bit of a moment there. And now Valley is looking around the outside of D-Mac. D-Mac is being held up a little bit there by Perez, but now it's Valley, I think, that was a little bit in the line behind Perez. But Valley gets it done. Yeah, somebody locked up there.
Shudan and D-Mac had a problem with the rear tire and his front tire locked up together. So that was close, almost past each other.
And D-Mac is still trying to get around Perez, and he does it around the outside of turn 13. Very brave move there, kept it clean. Perez losing out massively because he's off the racing line. And he will be off the racing line again for this corner, and his old tires is not going to work.
P9, P10, he's last.
He's dropping back like a fly. MG Don now takes him as well. All he's got left behind him is Gavolis. And he will surely soon get him as well, because he's on 3-lap old hearts. He will be able to go to the end. And I think Perez needs to stop as soon as possible. Or wait it out for another safety car. And Shudan, he's got his wing together, so he hasn't got any damage. Annoyingly for Perez, that doesn't then trigger the safety car. He's the only one at the moment that I'd say is looking for a safety car right now. Otherwise, Valley, yeah, he needs a couple more laps for his softs to go through their best life, to make the best use of them. In about 5 laps, he'd be looking for a safety car as well.
Noisox on the rear of Sarto with brand new tires and 3 laps of Sarto. Noisox and Sarto has 7 laps old. clearly you can see the difference of
Yeah.
the speed between them. So it's 10.
Let's see how the hearts for Saratel hold up, because obviously he wasn't loving those
Can go for a
mediums.
move. Can he go
I
for a
think
move?
nice
That's
job
cool.
is going for the move. He's going around. No, he's
Go for
not
switch
going for
back.
the out. Yeah, it's going to be the switchback,
Switch back of dreams.
and
Gets
he's
the
got it done.
move done.
Nicely
There
done
is
there.
enabled now.
And
Valley getting a fast lap.
yeah, it was
And the gap.
Kotsos before with a fast lap, so Valley and then took it over. So he's obviously driving up to the front three runners. But he's got a gap of 1.1 second to Kotsos. So he's not quite got DRS yet.
For a move to
We've got somebody dropping back. We've got Algerian dropping back quite a bit there. Don't know what happened exactly, but he's now behind MG Dunn and Lewis and Finn Porsche are fighting it out. Finn Porsche in his AlphaTauri again, just like last season.
I mean, yeah, it's a very good battle between them.
Yeah.
Fighting all the way to 13 laps. Fighting it together. Going all the way up. But I think the top four is also close, and then we had a big gap. Almost 4.2 from Valley to D-Mac, so the gap is huge from there. If you consider we have only 12 people racing. Noise getting a fastest lap with Sartor almost dropping out from DRS. Close one. Let's see the battle of P1 P2. Can Sartor keep it there with Vin Porsche D-Mac flying again, with Vin Porsche keeping the position, but D-Mac has a better exit. But Vin Porsche has the ERS enabled. Does keep the position Vin Porsche. So he's still P5 with Neuchop almost out of the DRS of Tsar, so it's 1 second. Let's see if he can get. I don't think he got it this time. Kotsos has though. Kotsos will close the gap.
Yeah, and now that Saratel's dropped out of the DRS, I think he's going to be sitting ducks. The rest obviously had their tire temps a little bit better under control. Although I have to say his hard seems to be doing better than his mediums. So maybe he's managing it a little bit better than he was in his first stint. But I think being out of the DRS, he might be driving back into it again, having the better top speed compared to a nice job. But without the DRS, he's definitely going to be the sitting duck to everybody behind. Yeah, he's got the DRS.
But Kotsos is more closer.
Kotsos had a better exit. Is he going to be close enough to get it? He's going for a late lunge. No, he backs out of it. He had a look, but decided better.
He's not a Greek. Get him out of here.
Yeah, those Greek drivers normally surprise you. Kotsos trying a switch back here, perhaps, and not quite get it done. And now it's a tricky part to overtake.
That's occurred a lot. Kotsos as well now, so keeps it behind. I would have gone for the move there. Well,
it's very difficult to go for the move and keep it clean there. You really got to trust each other 100% to do that.
And I trust myself. And Kotsos went wide, sorry for that.
Yeah, he did went wide. He had a bit of a lock-up into turn 10, and that's what caused him to go wide. And now Valley has a look going on the inside. They scrub the wheels together. Both don't want to give up the position, and a bit of contact. Valley keeps it together. He keeps it on track, stays with Kotsos. I'm sure he gets a track limit there for going wide through turn 12. But that's all very valid after that contact he had with Kotsos. Very, very hard racing there. Luckily, Valley kept it together. And Kotsos now without DRS
And
or
Sarto as
ERS.
well.
Yeah, and
Valley
Valley is
goes for a
going for a
move.
move. Got it done before the corner. And now I think Kotsos will have DRS for the second straight, and will he be able to fight back? We've got Algerian in the pits, and he retires in pit lane, lap 16. Kotsos all over the back of Valley, but doesn't get it done just yet. Like you said, Sarato out of the DRS of nice job.
1.7, the gap's growing.
Valley is coming up behind him.
With a big moment of Sarto, spin out. Lost a lot of time from first. Now it's 4/10.
Got a battle going on behind Vin Porsche as well. DMAC is just about in DRS of Vin Porsche. Behind that, MG Don and Lewis.
Big moment from DMAC as well. Let's see who's going for a move. Cox will go for a move maybe to Valley. No, Valley has a pretty low time, of course. Maybe Valley go for a move to South.
Valley is.
And Cox will go for a move to.
Gotsos is going as well.
The green temper.
Oh, and they touch. So Sarato keeps the position. That was a bit too eager, I think, from Kotsos.
The green temper hit the nerve.
Definitely hit a nerve, yeah. So they're still going about in the same order, but surely Sarato is going to lose this position eventually. I think both the drivers behind are faster. Even Valion is all the soft tires. Very tricky moves there, and Kotsos now trying to get a move on Valley around the outside going into turn 10, and he backs out of it again. Valley locks up, and that gives Kotsos the better exit now, I think. But no, it's the downforce of Valley that makes him keep the position. But now side by side again. Inside line for Kotsos, but now Valley will have the inside for the next two corners. Kotsos goes a little bit wide there.
No.
And they both go wide now, so that's possibly a little bit forcing wide. But Valley keeps the position. They did touch, I think, yeah.
And they're losing touch from Sarto.
Yes.
1.5 and make Vin Porsche invited to the party. Now it's at DRS frame all the way.
Oh, yes, and let's see if Kotsos is going to have a... Yes, Kotsos took the position from Valley now. That means, though, that Valley will have the DRS for the second straight.
Ooh.
With his lower arrow, I think he might be able to get in back.
And now Vin Porsche, 6/10.
Perez finally into the pit. 11 laps to go. Will he go for the soft tires for a bold move and the fastest lap?
Don't think so. Go for mediums. And he does.
He does, yeah.
11 laps are too much. Well, Valley needs to pit as well. We have a spin of Shooten. Don't think he's the best start. He wanted to tier 3. And Kotsos, look the tire difference with Sarto having his tires screaming. The gap was 1.7 and now the gap is a second.
Yeah, I don't think Sarto will be able to hold this, but he's holding it longer already than I thought he would.
Yeah, that's true.
And in the meantime, Vin Porsche is going to have a go at Valley, whose soft tires are definitely dropping off now. He's still...
10 laps old. 10 laps old softs.
Yeah, they are 10 laps.
Makes it so difficult.
It's a good defending mechanism that to have the lower downforce. It doesn't quite always work, especially in this new game. Last year's game you could go really low wings and you gain an advantage out of it lap time wise as well. But this year you need a little bit more downforce to gain the lap time. But still, for defending, the lower downforce can definitely be helpful. But it's a fine balance as always. Because it's a little bit more obvious now if you go too low on the downforce. And Valley had a bit of a moment there. Vinposh straight away took the position. Yeah, his soft tires are gone. He's locking up again into turn 10, and I think it's time for him to pit. If he does so, he might come back just behind Shudon. But he will have the better tires and will be able to easily overtake him.
The battle was from, I think, P4, P3 and P2. Who is going to take the podium places? If Charles doesn't pit, it's going to be interesting to see him defending from
another 10 laps to go for Saratal on those older hards. We got Valley going in.
Was expected, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think he didn't start on softs, so he could go for softs if he got some. But he goes for the medium tires. Not sure, was he one of the... Yeah, all sort of mediums, 8 laps old. So that will be 18 laps by the time he finishes. They will be quite old and screaming. And
so I don't think he will have the comeback he wanted.
No, definitely not. Bit of a weird pit exit there from him. Didn't got a
locks up.
Cold tires, it's easy to do.
I don't know what is lock up for.
It's one thing I definitely needed to get used to in this game, because the cold tires definitely have more of an effect than they had in last year's game. And coming out of the pit, you definitely need to be careful going into that first corner.
Especially behind when we saw, who was it? Gutierrez, I think, with us, when he got hit by someone, got 2 pirouettes in the air.
Who are you saying? In it on Bahrain?
Yeah, I think it was a Haas, the first year of Haas. Was Gutierrez, I think. He come out of the pits. The car behind, and then
Finn Porsche going in. Speeding. Sorry. Yeah. Why is he going in? Well, I don't know. Empty done as well.
Doesn't look good.
Which also doesn't look good for Valley then on his 8-lap old mediums. Finn Porsche for the softs, MG done for the mediums. Do they think they'll be able to get their positions back and get a fastest lap out of it? And Valley, and he retires in the pit. I think that's because he doesn't have new tires anymore.
Doesn't matter though.
Well, yeah.
Well, he has brand new tires.
Oh yes, they put. Yeah.
He says 11 laps. He says 0 laps on softs.
Yeah.
So that means he had one.
So he did have new softs. Could have put them on his previous pit stop as well, I think. Maybe he forgot to change it, got frustrated.
It's lap 21.
Yeah, well, lap 20 he went into the pit, I think, for it. Finn Porsche, though, with his newer tyres, all over the back of Shudon already. And Shudon knows it's a done deal, doesn't even defend the inside and just lets him go, staying on the racing line. And that's an easy overtake for Finn Porsche, who's now going to fight himself back up. 7.5 seconds to go to Cavolis. Kotzel's going from... No, we want to see this, as it's for podium position. And Kotzel seems to have the move covered off. Will Saratal be able to fight back? He has a little bit of a moment on the exit of turn 1, and that will be his fight over for P2. He will have the DRS, a bit of weaving going on to break the toe. And yeah, he won't be able to get that position back. Already half a second over Kotsos. He might even drop out of DRS before we even get to the end of turn 10.
He's on 13 laps, so when it starts on 17 laps.
Yeah. Oh, and he's drifting through turn 10. That was quite impressive to see.
Looks good.
Yeah, drifting a Formula 1 car isn't the fastest way, but it damn looks impressive.
Only Jarno can do it.
What you say?
Jarno can do it.
That's the one with the grip hacks, isn't it?
No, that's Thomas Gripgang. Thomas Longshot was No, I mean.
Nice play on words there. I like it.
Thank you. But Sardo is still on the DRS.
Oh. Ooh, that was very tight for crossing the white line by Kotsos and Saratel. I think they...
No, they did cross the line.
Saratel definitely didn't. Kotsos came quite close.
Ooh, and they're close. Ooh.
Very close together, but Saratel doesn't quite get it done. Will he have a better run this time then on Kotsos with the DRS? Finn Poors sets the fastest lap on his new softs. 6 seconds now to... already 2.8 seconds from Windpost to Cavolis, which means anytime soon we're going to see him overtaking Cavolis there. For now we're sticking with Saratel as he's the closest to the guy in front. He's not falling down the order as fast as I thought he would. He's still staying within the DRS range of Kotsos. Don't know how he does it. Bit of a lock up on the rear tyres there going into turn 10, so a bit more front braking balance should help him there, but then that might hurt you throughout the rest of the lap. But he's still sticking within the DRS, and we're now switching to Vin because he's within DRS range of Cavolis. Pulls out and yeah, very easy move there. Newer tyres, DRS. And driving away 6 laps to go to see if he can now get DMAC 10 seconds. I don't quite think he's going to be able to do that, but I didn't quite think he would be able to get Cavolis either, and he did. So let's keep an eye on that.
It's
for now,
9 to lap 24, so let's see. 2 laps.
Back to our Saratel Kotsos fight for P2 and P3. Nice job is loving it. He's driving away 6.3 seconds, but Saratel still within DRS range, not quite in attacking position, but just by being able to stay in DRS with Kotsos, he's very well defending his 3rd position there.
Yeah, you know why Neutrop is first, right? You know the reason? What's that?
Sorry, yeah, the wife wanted some attention for the dog. What were you saying?
What, you know why Neutrop is first? You know the reason?
Why he's first? Well, because he's fastest at the moment.
No, not only that. I mean, it's pretty obvious. He's driving a pretty good car.
He is, because I'm... you know what? He is, because I'm driving that car.
Yeah, you're driving my championship car, that's true. I made the car, so you can drive it. So I'm basically Sebastian Vettel and you're Fernando Alonso, and you need someone to push you from behind to be a better man.
Say all you want. We'll see in Australia how we're doing. It's not my fastest track, by the way, but...
it's my winning track.
Saratel, very deep there. Out of nowhere, didn't see that one coming. Kotsos fighting back, and with a better exit, Saratel had a bit of a moment. Another moment there, he keeps it on track. Kotsos gets the position back.
Unexpected, so he came from 5 tenths almost down.
He sussed him to sleep for a few laps by not attacking, and I think he was just recharging his ERS to give it his all on the start-finish straight there. And he literally came out of nowhere.
Aggressive though.
Very aggressive, on the edge of what is allowed, because I think it was a slight dive bomb, but I think they also kept it nice and clean. The question is, will he have given too much and now drop back, or will he be able to stay within the DRS still of Kotsos and try it again in a few more laps?
I mean, even he's on the back of Quattros for like 4 laps. He didn't do anything, so I think it's a desperate move.
Yeah, Vin Porsche in the meantime got a gap down to under 5 seconds, 4.8 now, and the gap is just dropping down rapidly to D-Mac. I think he's going to get him. 4 laps to go.
And I think the fight I want to see as well is an Angel down to Cavolis. So has a brand new mediums, and Cavolis has a great race. He started last, he's 7th. So even though if he finishes 7th, he's potentially my driver of the day for the preseason.
Yeah, perhaps.
And so let's see, it's the 3.2 the gap from Amsterdam to Cavolis. Porsche closing the gap. It's such a fantastic pace from Porsche. He's doing quali laps, basically. And I think he has a. Does he have the fastest lap? Yeah, he does by 4 cents from Neujob. So right now he has a fast lap. I think he's going to keep it because I don't think everyone's gonna pick right now.
No. So who you're saying has got the fast lap? That's Vin Porsche. Yeah, you will definitely get. You will definitely keep that.
But still, Sarto is on a 5 tenths from Cotis.
Yeah.
I think the battle will go all the way to the end.
You know what?
Have a great.
I actually think that Saratel, being new in the league, at the struggles he had on his mediums, he's going for the move, and he's getting Kotsos as well. With the struggles he had on the mediums on the beginning of the race, and how he's driving now, staying with Kotsos and even overtaking him, he might become my driver of the day.
And Sarto has almost 70% of battery when Kotsos have 20.
Ooh, and that's going to be very important for the last 3 laps here.
And let me remind you that he's on 22 laps. He's a 4 laps older tires.
Yeah.
And he was on behind Kotsos for all the time without using the battery. I mean, Kotsos, like he said, he doesn't like this track.
He did say he doesn't like this track.
So I think that's a thing.
Let's see if Kotsos is now going to be able to stay with Saratel. In the meantime, Vin Porsche closing the gap on D-Max still, getting it under 2 seconds now.
G done. Almost to Cavolis.
Yeah, so we're going to have some last lap battles, I think.
We have 3 of them. Vin Porsche, Cavolis and Kotsos. Yeah. Really close we have.
D-Mac driving nicely on his own, as is D-Mac for now. Yeah.
D-Mac Sarso is deploying ERL. Yeah, he has almost 50%. So he wants to be in front. He doesn't want to let Kotsos go ahead.
The thing is though, if he uses all his ERS now to keep Kotsos behind, and Kotsos is not using his ERS because he's got the DRS, it might be a sim. Is he using it as well? I was going to say it might be an easy pass otherwise for Kotsos.
He's on 30% while Sarso is on 50.
Yeah, but he was on 20% before. So
Cavolis and Ipston.
Is that what caused the yellow flag?
Yeah.
Do they have damage?
And Ashudan is right there with his brother.
They don't have damage. I don't know quite what happened there. Vin Porsche getting close to the DRS now of D-Mac. That will be a last lap battle. Kotsos dropped, well, he dropped
Second
out
almost.
of DRS for a bit, back in and now back out of it again. Let's see on the back straight. Yeah, he's back in it again.
He was wide. I don't think he could catch it. He's almost on a second. He
It
needs
is
Sardo
gonna,
to do a mistake.
yeah. Nice job though, doing a very, very good job driving away from them. Obviously,
Dominating the race.
easier if you're not fighting with the guy behind you to keep the pace. But yeah, 9.5 seconds almost away from everybody else. And it didn't even start on pole, but doing a mighty job tonight. Let's go to Vint Porsche because he's now in DRS of DMAC. And keep an eye on all the other battles as well, of course, and on nice job for his finish.
I'll keep my eyes to Kotsos with Sardo.
Yeah.
And I'll let you know.
We got MG done with Cavolis as well going into turn 1. MG done doesn't quite get it done. And that's not a play on words, but it did work kind of alright.
Had a moment there. And Sardo has a moment. It's Kotsos' moment.
MG Dunn is overtaking Cavolis there after the moment you said.
Kotsos will go for a move to the outside.
Around the outside, how will that go? A bit of wheel scrubbing there.
He pushed him off.
He did push him a bit wide. Very hard battling going on here. Keep it nice and tidy, guys. Kotsos around the inside and they touch and Kotsos keeps it together, but he does lose out on the position definitely now. And let's go to nice job as he goes over the finish line to take the win. Very dominating drive by him. Sauertel now 10.8 seconds away from a nice job, and he takes P2. Kotsos in P3 after a very hard, nice fight. Lewis in P4. Vint Porsche got DMAC in the end for P5. DMAC then P6. MG Dunn, who took Cavolis after his mistake, and he still got one more corner to battle to take home P7 in his Red Bull. And he does in P7, Cavolis P8, Shudon in 9th and Perez in 10th. I really would have expected Perez to be higher up, but I think he was struggling a little bit on Monday as well. He didn't quite have the setup perhaps.
The comment from Vignani's coaches all the time, have to leave the space.
And MG Dunn been given the driver of the day from the game. We already touched on it a little bit.
Positions.
Yeah, that will be his position gains. Cavolis done a good job. I think Sauertel did a good job as well. Maybe a bit too hard at the end there with Kotsos. Stunning, dominating drive by nice job. Yeah.
Yeah, but you might be right though. Sauertel was last and now he's second. So he might get the tire of the day.
Yeah, his tire strategy definitely worked out. He kept them nicely together as well. Especially after he struggled so badly on the mediums initially. Yeah, so driver of the day for you?
Between Cavolis and Sartel, but if Cavolis actually hit MG Dunn or had an incident, I think if they did, I think my vote go to Sartel.
Yeah.
Like they winning on who got the mistakes and all the things. I think Sartel will keep it clean after the end. So maybe Sartel will get my driver of the day vote.
Yeah. So our DNF is then Vali, Algerian, Elliott, and Christophe didn't make the finish line. And that was it for our pre-season race here in Bahrain for Tier 3, which is also the end of pre-season racing for ERL this week. And that means that from Monday on, we got Tier 1, 2 and 3 starting off the season with round 1 in Australia. Monday, you and I will be battling it out on track.
Yep.
How are you feeling? You looking forward to it?
How you feeling? Well, I'm gonna tell you how I'm feeling. You took my seat, so I'm gonna take it back.
I didn't took anything. It was all done randomly, as you saw.
Yeah.
It
You know
was,
that I don't agree with that. You know that.
yeah. Tough luck.
I know. My luck isn't the great, but after this year championship winner Iron Kid, it's gonna be luck turn around.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely looking forward to our season to kick off again. Season 3 of ERL from next week in Australia, kicking off. You want to do the sign off? Go ahead.
Yeah. So thank you guys again for be here listening to us with a preseason end. So thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye bye, guys.
Thank you. Bye bye.